You're watching BSB TV, your new home for rock and metal television.
Danny Marty Ray, we are
live.
Derek DiScanio. Does that deserve a wah wah or an air horn?
It might be a thumbs down for me, man. Listen, they told me to do that.
Do you know what?
I would have. The effort was there.
I would have given myself a thumbs down. That wasn't my best.
Do you want to know?
It
Also,
really wasn't.
Danny, you just interrupted Derek as well because you were that adamant that you had to get yourself in there and get that done and said. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. You're joined by me, Ben and Danny, as always. We are joined this Monday by Derek from State Champs, who is currently. Do you mind me saying where you are right now, Derek?
Of course, you can tell him.
Disney World.
We're in the parking lot of the Hollywood Studios down here in Florida outside of Disney World, but having a blast. This is my nice little break in the day where I get some AC and get to listen to some fresh music, so I'm excited.
There we go. What an answer. So for those that don't know how this is about to go down, we dive straight in here at BSB TV. So the three of us are going to play. We've got 12 tracks today, including we've got some what I believe is unreleased music from a few bands, including one that we've labelled as an exclusive premiere, which Derek is going to introduce when the time comes. You're going to get the chance to chat in the chat. We want you all to get involved in what you think to the songs. After each track, I'll give a bit of feedback. I'll throw it over to Derek. Danny will do a final word. At the end of stream, Derek is going to pick one track, and you're all winners, by the way, but he's going to pick his favourite for today. And we're going to create an industry pick that will go out on social media tomorrow, I believe, Danny.
Yep, that's right.
Danny's sitting there going, I know we've got a really important meeting at 6:30 tomorrow, and I need to figure out my times. That's what's just happened.
I'm good.
I saw your face. Happy Bear, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
So, yeah, and that industry pick track will also go forward to our track of the month stream for September. That stream, again, for those that don't know, me and Danny give away around about $2,000 or £1,500 worth of band goodies and services, including like PR campaigns, Spotify playlisting, press packs, in all different digital, physical consultations, all sorts of stuff. It's a really, really cool package, and one band walks away with that every month. So no pressure, Derek, just to start you off on that, just to let you know.
Hey, I'm ready. Pressure's on, but I'm so ready for this. This is going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And a lot of the bands on here as well. Like, I mean, when I was putting the playlist together, I've just realised I'm not even on the right playlist. Hang on. There we go. That's on me. But yeah, when we were putting it together, it was just like, honestly, I was going through it and I was like, this is such a good playlist. Give me 2
We're in
seconds.
for a treat.
Where's it gone? Do you know what it is? Is it that one?
Yeah, I think so.
My bad. No, it's not that one. YouTube's done an update. We'll get to that. Danny, do you want to take over and have a little chat quickly just while I sort that out really, really quickly?
Yeah, for sure.
I've just said it and I didn't need to.
Oh, there you go. Perfect timing.
And we're there.
And we're ready.
Do you know what? I named it really early on because we knew we were going to get, like, Derek, we've had so many submissions for this show, and they've been filtering in since we confirmed you. So I was like, right, if I put it down as the number that I normally would for this week, I was like, I'm going to lose track. So I actually named it BSB State Champs. So it was, there we go. See, that's why it threw me off. So I do apologise to everyone. But started us off very strongly once it loads through, because again, why would YouTube want to play ball with me? We've got Almost Made the Mixtape with 23 and Disappointed. That's so good.
Sitting home at 23, life becomes a prison, nothing more than base existence. Nothing more than base existence. Take one step up and take two back. My way out is a heart attack. The day is over, fade to black. Relive the same mistakes.
Oh,
Oh no.
that is
I was
YouTube.
feeling this one.
We've killed it. I'm gonna refresh.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna carry
It's
on.
so good. It's so good that it crashed.
Let's go to the other page. I don't like. You've got to expect tech sometimes with live stuff. We won't start it again. I know exactly where we're up to as well.
Yeah.
There we
Sorry
go.
about that, guys.
It's live TV, baby.
Slipknot guy, was that tech is so shit about me or just in general? What a bridge.
Life becomes a prison, nothing more than base existence. This isn't how I thought it'd be. Breaking up and losing sleep. Life becomes a prison, nothing more than base existence. 23 and disappointed. These aren't even my own choices. 23 and disappointed. I just can't see what the point is. 23 and disappointed. These aren't even my own choices. 23 and disappointed. I just can't see
What a start. Almost made the mixtape.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely smashing that. And I just want to start off with, I know how hard it is writing a bridge. When you can write a bridge that's as catchy, if not catchier than the chorus, and lead it back in, that's an impressive feat. That isn't easy to do.
It's true.
There's songs that I listen to and I love the chorus and it hits the bridge and I'm just like I wish that bit just wasn't there. This is the complete opposite. That was fire from start to finish. I also want to pick up on the drums. The drummer on that track was going ham from start to finish and really held that track together. I just think it was a fucking great start for Stream. More importantly though, Derek, what did you think?
You know, I really like that. You know, I think the common theme, like pre-chorus going into every chorus, was don't believe the bullshit. Well, there was like no bullshit about that song. They got straight to business. There was like no intro that dragged on or anything, which is one of my pet peeves when it comes to music. If there's like a really long intro and people just skip it anyway. But I was getting some very like blinky neck deep vibes from that, and I agree with you on the bridge as well, especially bringing it back at the end as an outro too. I thought was a clever move. Overall, solid A+ on that one. Good start, setting the bar real high.
There we go. Danny, give me a final word on track one.
I really enjoyed that. I thought they had super relatable lyrics. It was catchy as fuck. That's probably one of the best pop punk bridges that I've heard in a long time. Some sick background harmonies as well that were sort of like trailing there in the background. Nice clean guitar picking. Just all around awesome.
Lyrically, it was on point as well. It was really
Oh,
fun.
it really
fun song
was,
lyrically,
yeah.
and I think we can all relate. I mean, 23 feels like a lifetime ago for me.
Yeah, too long. Too long.
What was I doing at 23? I got married when I was 23. Divorced at 30. So, yeah. 20s were a weird time. Yeah, great start. Also, congratulations, Almost Made the Mixtape. You are the first band to ever have a song pause midway through on BSB like that. I have no idea what happened.
You were so
a
good
first.
that you literally
In 3
crashed
years.
the stream.
3 years and that's never happened. We've had tech issues before and we've had videos where they've glitched because the internet's gone weird, but that's never happened. And it wasn't like the internet went because we were all fine. Yeah, so that's your accolade for the night.
Yeah, that's your accolade about the track.
Yeah.
It killed everything.
There we go.
Literally.
Danny, does this give you PTSD?
And he's a dick. He's so
Always.
fucking mean to me.
So Derek, we played a festival for our good friends at Forever a Phase in Manchester on the weekend, and our good friend Brendan let us have the backing tracks for Teenage Dirtbag so that we could play it live as a little cover, and that's obviously Brendan from We is singing that, and I made the whole verse for Danny about how much he's a bit of a dick, which is the furthest thing from the truth, because you're like the nicest guy as well.
But you got to do it if it's at your disposal there, you know, you got to put something to it like that.
Yeah, 100%. Hangin says, I remember being 23. It was all black and white. I just got colour TV.
Oh, man.
Weren't you on like those old ham radios back then, Hangin? Well, you know.
Like the wind-up one.
He probably remembers when War of the Worlds was first played on radio, you know? Do you know that story, Danny?
What, when it was played on radio and everyone...
Yeah, Derek, do you know this story? This is crazy, by the way. This is a little bit of history for you. They played it without warning anyone. It was a play, basically. And the very start of it is warning, alien invasion, this is not a drill, this is not, you know, you need to get somewhere safe. And people thought it was like legit, and people ran.
Like everyone started like running around.
Like yeah. It's like there's that story about when a bunch of people went to a theatre for the first time where they had like the old films and stuff, and there was a train coming towards the theatre, and apparently the people ran out thinking it was actually going to come through the screen because they'd never seen anything like it. And you just think stuff like that. We live in such a great time now, but you think, imagine being the first to see something like that back in the day.
It's crazy. Whereas like now in 2025, people just like, meh.
Yeah. I love it on Family Guy.
It's more biased now.
yeah. I love it on Family Guy when there's that guy. They say about the 1920s or something, and he's holding that thing up. He goes, now I'm here. Now I'm in New York. Now I'm at home. Now I'm in New York. What's going on here? And you're just like, that's so funny. Right, next up then, we've got Time's Too Fast with Psycho. You just need to give him some space. I'm done.
Still so much I feel I need to say. So I say it in the form of every word I ever sing. And do you really regret every hour of every day? The final chapter in this life we made. Will I ever let you go? Focus on being alone. Will I ever face my past or be forever scarred? 'Cause you must think I'm a psycho. The way I acted to you. They keep telling me to let you go, but I know that's something I can't do. Take me back to where it all went wrong, because time's too fast to slow down. And I can't erase your name. It's like a never-ending game. I wanna hit replay and start again. Will I ever let you go? Focus on being alone. I can never change my past, so I'm falling apart. 'Cause you must think I'm a psycho. The way I acted to you. They keep telling me to let you go, but I know that's something I can't
Casey, I completely agree. That's what I was going to pick up on that.
I keep chasing these faded memories, an image of regret stuck in my head forever. When you play the part, you lose who you are. And when you lose yourself, you begin to fall apart. And when
Guy, welcome on in, dude.
What's up, Guy?
All right.
Do you know what? Times Too Fast have this really nice, like, I feel like it's like a hybrid sound between having that kind of Americanism that pop punk is so, it's where it finds its biggest success. But the British vocal is, I'm a sucker. And Derek, I don't know what your thoughts are. This is probably a good question to ask you, but if you are British, sound British. If you're American, sound American. Like, respect your accent, because your accent's quite an important part of you. And they really do that so well in Times Too Fast. And I know, Danny, these were one of your favourite bands through the what we call the BSB ecosystem. Someone that you fell in love with.
Yeah, they got a real cool sound. Yeah,
they really do. And I love the dancey groove in the chorus. That sets this above, you know, other stuff in that same wheelhouse. It is just really, really well done. Kudos on 2 huge choruses back to back, by the way. That's so good. Derek, what did you think?
I thought it was really, it's funny you bring up that like unique sound of blending the like power poppiness meets pop punk. I'd be really interested to see what like their other songs sound like, because to me, it almost seems like maybe they have other songs that have a little bit more energy and this is a different side to them, or maybe I'm just crazy, but it almost taught me about like how a band like Yellowcard can kind of show a different side to them with a song like With You Around, where it shows a bit more of a power poppy, almost like 80s influence pop punk, like or pop rock side to them. I really like the chorus, and it's funny too when you talked about the accent. It does stick out more when you with a vocal like that and a performance like that, but in a good way where it brings a good taste to it. So I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, it's a fantastic track. It really is. And you are right, Derek. They have a lot of really fast-paced tracks. But weirdly, like, I love it when a band's able to do this. They can mix that sound ever so slightly. They can add in different elements here and there, but they still sound like the same band. And, you know, like a lot of the bigger State Champs are great here. You know, your albums all feel like State Champs albums, but they all have their, like, when you listen to one of your albums, it's like you get that vibe of that album, you know? And I think now that we're seeing a lot more introducing bands doing that, it's really, really exciting, and it shows that there's a lot of musical talent within this band.
I think it's important to like bring that sense of dynamic to things and show that you kind of, you know, you have a ceiling, but then you have ceilings that you have walls that can be broken down by just not pigeonholing yourself into this like one track pop punk state of mind, and kind of, you know, broadening those horizons, which makes it a cool thing.
Definitely. Danny, give me a final word.
Yeah, I love that. It's a pop punk track at its core, especially with the chorus, but it's definitely got that kind of like 80s dance synth groove to it, which I think gives it that combination of like a modern feel, but it's also got a bit of an old-fashioned spin to it as well. So it kind of appeals to, you know, audiences across that spectrum. So yeah, I think it's really cool.
Yeah, definitely. Stay strong. Another band that I know is so fucking good at adding some fun elements into their tracks is this next band. This is Stay Safe with Take It All Back.
Great band. Right away.
Jack. again with a bridge. Just what a bridge again. This is going to be a stream of good bridges for me. I just think that was really clever. Lyrically as well, it was sharp. I don't expect anything less from Stay Safe. I've been really blessed to play shows with these guys, and they're phenomenal in everything they do. They've worked with some really big artists and really cool artists, and they deserve so much success. And this is just another proof of how great they are. I do get a lot of state champs vibes from these. Derek, I wonder what you thought on that.
Yeah, I would say that too. Honestly, it felt relatable, or like, almost like melodically was the two things I wanted to bring up were like, one, like every part had its own catchy melody that was memorable by the next time that I heard it. I was like, oh, I've heard this before and I liked that the first time, so I'm happy to hear it again. So that's one thing that you look for when it comes to any sort of pop sense song. And then the other thing was the production value on this one. I really liked the elements of post-production that like amplified these and the impacts to each part, like into the choruses and into post-choruses. I thought that was really, really, really well done. And I like this track. I want to hear some more from these guys.
I'm going to say it to every band if you say this, but like, you will not be disappointed with these. Like, they've got a track that came out. I'm trying to think when it came out now. With oh my god, the saxophone.
December Fools?
No, not no. That's a banging track as well, but with the saxophone. Yep. Who's the saxophone player?
Saxel Rose.
Saxel Rose. Sorry.
Oh, that's my boy.
Yeah, that's it. I thought you'd know. Yeah, they had the track. Oh, sorry, guys. I don't know. It's because we've got Gabby from Bill Murray coming on, and all I could think about was Gabby. I was just thinking, like, I couldn't think of another sax player. But yeah, Saxel Rose, and it's just, I'm a sucker for the sax. Yeah, I remember when Rocket Summer released a track with a sax solo in it, and I was like, this is one of the best things I've ever heard, just purely because of that sax. And that track again, they're just huge on their production's big. The way that they put together the song is very intelligent. It's very pop punk, but it also feels, I don't know, they just feel like Stay Safe in their own world, and
yeah,
they've got their own
stamp for sure.
It's modernized and the way that a track like that should sound in this day and age.
Yeah,
for sure.
Do you know what, like, before I go to Danny's final moment, because it's really funny, when I kind of had a bit of a break from music a few years back, I say a few years back, it's been a while, but it was State Champs and Real Friends that got me back into the new age, what I would class as the newer age.
New age pop
I remember going, I was like, I don't want to listen to any of the new stuff. I don't like it. And I heard Elevated and was like, okay. Yeah,
welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. And then you get bands like Stay Safe that, like, I feel like they have the potential to keep this alive as well. And yeah, check out all these bands. If you're watching today, please give all of these bands a follow. Listen to their music on Spotify. It's so important now, more than ever. But please do. But Danny, give me a final word on Stay Safe.
Well, first off, I want to give the drummer his flowers, because there was some really cool syncopation in there. That chorus is an absolute belter. And to be honest with you, if they're not playing Slam Dunk next year or the year after, then there's something very, very wrong with the industry, because they would fit in perfectly on that lineup.
I agree.
They are that sort of band. Did you see what they said in the chat as well? Leyland said, got to play it with a live sax player from Keep Flying last week. Such a vibe.
Very cool. Yeah. With JJR. He's also my friend.
There we go. We were talking about this before we went live, weren't we? How small the music industry really is. And it's happened twice already.
I love that.
But it's what it's all about. It's what it's all about. Right, next then, we've got Farley with Wonderin'. To our audience, they're used to a bit of metalcore coming through as well. Can you see there's a theme today? Hoodie weather. Love ya.
Appreciate you.
From the US, Danny, whereabouts is Farley from?
Definitely from the US, but let me see if I can get location specific.
Louisiana. This is new as well, by the way, guys. This is a unreleased track. How this is the point
Holy
of the
shit.
stream where I go, Derek, do you feel a little bit fucked at the end here already? It's going to be hard for you to do. This is just unbelievable that the quality.
I
of
know.
pop
When you're telling me I'm gonna have to pick a favorite out of all of these, it's gonna blow my mind a little bit. But I think I might have a new front runner after this one, just to say.
There we go.
If I'm gonna say something.
Oh, give it
I
away.
really like this one. How do you pronounce the band name?
Farley.
Farley. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I like this a lot. I love the energy of this. And like getting nerdy thinking about the structure of the song, I thought it was really interesting how they had two very catchy pre-chorus. They had two different pre-choruses. I guess maybe it's just the second part of the verse, which is the da 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 da. I really liked that part and the fact that it builds up twice essentially into that big chorus. Yeah, this is my favorite so far. I like this band.
There we go. Not giving any. The cards are close to Derek's heart, as you can see here. We're not giving it. But do you know what? What's really nice about this is, and Farley, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but recently we had Farley on another show, and the guest wasn't. They weren't mean or anything, but they weren't as complimentary as I was hoping they would be towards Farley. Mm-hmm. So then for them to come back on and you go with a different track going, oh my God. But the other track, by the way, is an absolute banger. It's just that, like, songs don't always resonate with everyone. It's why music's so subjective. But for you to turn around and say that, man, that's made my day to hear you say that. And I think you're absolutely spot on. This is an insanely good song.
Is this unreleased?
Unreleased, yeah. This is when is this coming out? Let us know. I was going to talk about the lyrics because I like to talk about lyrics on tracks, but I couldn't tell you because I was so engrossed in the tune that you have built. It's one of the hardest things about building such a big chorus like that. I've just got the tune. The tune is so on point. It's phenomenal. Danny, give me a final word.
Yeah, I was really digging the guitar work, and especially the tones on the guitars in this one. That's like one of the main things that stood out to me. And like sonically, I was getting a mixture of Neck Deep and The Story so far. That's just what was hitting me.
Same, totally hear
everything. Hell yeah, man. And it felt seamless and really well layered, like the way that they had like all of the instruments positioned within the track. Like, I mean, obviously you'd be able to speak on that more than me, Derek, but like it felt like it was really well put together.
Yeah, a nice hybrid of things that we know are in the scene that are clearly influences of this band, but bringing something fresh to it too with their production value and their catchy choruses. So I really like this a lot.
Farley, this track from Farley is out next Friday, so a week on Friday on the 29th of August, along with a whole album of new music as well. So look out for that. That's insane. I will be pre-save. I can't put. Actually, yeah, we can put the pre-save link in the chat file if you've got it, and I will repost it because our bot will block it, and I can post it from my end, so I can get that in the chat for you. But yeah, please get involved in that. I'm going to be listening to that on release day for sure, unless I can ask nicely to get sent it early, because that's the perk of what we do. I promise I won't share it to anyone. I'm so bad for that. Snow Nin as well. Thank you Snow Ninja. Sorry. Thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you.
Thank you, dude.
Derek, I want to ask you as well. I know I mentioned I was going to ask you this. Can you tell us, like, an unsigned or underground band that you're really digging at the moment? Someone that's really standing out for you in the scene?
You know, there's a band that just recently got their first record deal that I've actually been working with in the studio for a few years now. They're from Michigan. They're called Last Night Saved My Life. And they're friends of mine, and I've gotten to become really close with them and watch them grow as a band over the years. And now I think it's all really starting to hit for them with like their touring offers that they've received. And I think it's going to become a lot of people's favorite bands as time goes on. I'm really excited for them and proud of them. So that's one to look out for sure. Last Night Saved My Life.
Amazing. We'll be checking them out. I always get I write down the time that you say it so I can go back and just make sure I get everything as well.
Yeah, man.
Like I love discovering new music, and I know it's something that we're so blessed here to be able to do.
100%.
But yeah, what a way. Derek, Danny, you've done your final word, haven't you? Have I already gone?
Yeah.
Oh,
I did indeed.
One of those days. It's only Monday. But yeah, honestly, Farley, congrats on that, because that's massive. Next, then we got the Carousel Predicament with Toothache.
Give me a reason to apologize. It's proof I'll say these words. I'm fresh out of pride, I'll simply compromise.
Emma, I'm definitely going to check it out. I'm going to have to try not to sing along.
Starting to stray, but there's not to say. My kicks suck.
what's really interesting? It's just reminded me, Danny. We've got a new series coming out on social media at some point when I can pull my finger out my arse and do it. And it's basically, and it sounds awful, doesn't it? It's going to be like a versus video where it's all friendly, but it's two bands versus each other, like, and then we get the audience in the chat to pick who they like. And Stay Safe and the Carousel Predicament are video number 1 that I've made. And it just triggered me only because I remember editing the Carousel Predicament. They don't even know I've done this, by the way, but it's really cool, guys. It's going to look wicked. When I was editing their logo, and I was having such a mare with it because it just, nothing would work. Like, I couldn't get rid of it. And I finally did it. It took me about an hour. And it was actually this track that I was playing around with when I was doing it. So this song, again, another one with a really big like chorus, but I just want to compare it to 2 really obscure bands, and I wonder if anyone will pick up who I mean when I say it. But does anyone remember the band Farewell?
Name rings.
Derek does. There we go.
I do.
Yeah. Farewell mixed with These Kids Wear Crowns, and if you remember them, that's the what, like, they are so similar to These Kids Wear Crowns, but they have this kind of like old school pop punk feeling that like Farewell had. What was their big song? Farewell. It was
I forget, but I definitely remember listening on like my first iPod.
Yeah. They had that really like that cartoony artwork for the album with like an orange monster or something with like the white backdrop as well. But yeah, These Kids Wear Crowns mixed with Farewell is what these guys give me, and I need to go listen to both those bands again, so thanks for that. But Derek, what do you think?
You know, there's something so innocent about a song named Toothache, but like then it brings a little bit of energy and easy core vibe to the already like poppy pop rock sound that this band has. But I thought it was really cool. And another band that I wanted to say that it reminded me of, which is one of my favorites, is Cartel. I thought it reminded me a lot of Cartel, which is another band that was one of the first that we toured with as State Champs like 15 years ago. So it definitely brought a sense of nostalgia to me in a good way. I liked it.
Amazing. Danny, give me a final word.
So here you've got like a real nice mix of that nostalgic pop punk in the vein of like Mayday Parade, All Time Low, and Cartel, like Derek mentioned. But you've also got the modern vibe because they've got like the trap beat in there and some of the stylistic choices and some absolutely just off the charts harmonies as well. Just an awesome track.
Yeah, it really is. Derek, how do you feel? Can you introduce this next song for us? Are you happy to do that?
Of course I can. Is this a brand new, like, exclusive? Like,
brand new exclusive track just for us. Well, for you, not for us. They don't care about us. It's for you. It's for you.
Well, all right, folks. Brand new exclusive track here from Jurassic Park. This is Patience Wearing Thin.
Just working so hard, I've got nothing to show for it. You know, I just feel like my patience is just wearing thin. Yeah, I know. No, I'm overthinking it. You know, I just need to relax and just chill out and listen to some music or something. Okay, I love you too, Mum. Okay, bye. All right, what's new? Jurassic Park. Like Jurassic Park, I get that. Very clever. Okay, let's try it.
State Unfair. It's just this, like, it's crazy. try, Felton and I. We try our best. Mars will make sure they do, don't worry. We will.
No, no, that's bad music. I had to put that in my ears, and my brain just shit itself, seeping in my brain, just fucking yeah. You should be ashamed of yourself. It fucking sucks. Shit. Get a job. Fuck. Bullshit. Fuck Drastic Park. Ruined my fucking day. I'm just trying to have a good day. And then I have to listen to that fucking piece of shit, wet garbage, and put it in my ears and fucking swirl it around, and you want to fucking throw up. Fucking Team New Bleak 182. What the fuck is that shit? What is this? The fucking early 2000s? The world doesn't have to listen to you now. You stupid bitch, because you're dead.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Holy shit, that was crazy.
Oh my god.
Like, that was amazing. The video, like, right, that video aside, let's talk song. That's a banger. That is
A banger.
Derek, we know these guys really well, and I don't think I've ever heard a song where I've come off going, I wish there was more. Drummers going hard all the way through it. It built up. I love the fact that the instrumental felt like it got just slightly heavier as the song went on. And I thought that was really nice. But again, huge chorus. The dual vocals are on point. And yeah, I love the fact that when the girl was singing, when the others came over, she like pushed them away. I'm like, no, fuck off. It's my moment. It's me. And then the video, I think, we were all just laughing. I mean, everybody in the chat was as well. On point, Drastic Park, well done. What did you think?
I thought it was great, man. I got to commend the vocals on this one. I think something that a lot of vocalists tend to think about, and something that I almost struggled with early in my career, was like, do I have a very unique, memorable voice? Like, if someone's not looking at me or watching my band, and then they hear my voice, is it recognizable? Can they go, oh, I know who that is? And I think this is achieved so well with the vocals on this song. It has the right amount of emotional grit attached to it, and the way that they both work together when they're harmonizing, I think, is really special. I really like the track, and the video to go along with it was something I've never seen before. So that was, did he call him Timu Blink 182?
Yeah,
I think that was my favorite part.
If I'm right, Danny, correct me if I'm wrong. Haven't Drastic Park, this is something that they're so great at doing online as well.
Yeah.
This is something that
they've nailed their like online presence, so they can do like the whole like meme thing, and I think when they've had people go in on them, or like any sort of criticism that comes their way, they are like one of the best bands at handling it, and they'll do it in such a funny way that it's just like everyone ends up sharing it, and you can see that they've got it there. They've clearly, they know how to handle stuff.
Yeah. What's the weirdest, both of you, what's the weirdest like critique you've ever had about yourself, like in music?
I don't know if I'm trying to think. I've definitely seen a lot of bad ones. I've been like, I think one I saw for me personally was like, this guy sounds like if Kellen Quinn and Parker Cannon had a baby. So that's one thing. But
I'm laughing because it's just so far fetched, but that's funny. But we had I released an album a few years back, and there was this station in America that did this big like press release for the build up of one of the singles. I've told this story before, and they would build it up, and then this guy, when it finally got released, this guy in the chat was going mental, like going, I can't believe I fucking waited a week to listen to this fucking shit. Like, how dare he sound like that? Why did he sound so whiny and British? And I was sitting there going, no. And he goes, because the band's called Side Project, which is just a pun because it was a side project, like project, you know. What's it? He's like, it is Nemerald. Thank you so much for the follow. But the guy goes, and it's not a fucking title. What did he say? He goes, oh God, it's even the song name now. It's not a title, it's label. He goes, it's not a fucking title, it's a fucking label, like this. So I was like, well, what do you do? We just named the next song after it because we just thought it was so funny. Like,
that's the best way.
Funny.
Play into it. You put
You double down on.
Yeah, you just have to. But it was just so like, people are so funny online, like, and I just think that, yeah, I mean, the fact that they said that to you is just hilarious. But I don't know, people. Oh God, you see it all the time, and I think one of the hardest things to get your head around if you're going to work in the music industry in any shape or form is be thick-skinned. You know,
yes.
Absolutely.
Thick-skinned.
It's
Like,
not easy, but if you can master it and you can block out the haters, then you're already a step ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, like Danny, I'm not going to say what somebody said to you on Saturday, but you literally had someone going in, like, being really nice to Danny, but then he turned around and made like a physical judgment on remark about you, and you just stood there and you just smiled, and I was like, fair play, because I was like, it's not easy doing that. Dan, have you ever had anything weird other than that happen to you?
Pretty much kind of the opposite of you, like, because obviously they remarked on your criticisms. I had the opposite, because obviously I grew up watching a ton of like Blink-182, Green Day, Simple Plan. I mean, Kerrang was like literally 24/7 on. So, like, those were all the bands and artists that I grew up influenced by, and it probably rubbed... and my dad is, like, full American, so for disclosure, I'm half American. Not that most people would be able to tell, but, like, every now and then an Americanism slips out, and sometimes when I would, like, sing stuff and practice, I fell into the trap, and I would sing with the American accent, and which I know you hate when British people do that, but like, yeah, I fell into the trap.
It's not it's not that I appreciate it, and I do get I do dislike it, because I just think that, like I say, I think that, like, I don't know what it is. There's very few artists that I've heard really Americanize their voice if they're British that made it sound good. Neck Deep do it, and I think it sounds really cool, because Ben Barlow still sounds, it's weird. He just sounds like a hybrid, doesn't he? Like,
he's got like
British
that
and
sort of, he's got the perfect mixture.
Yeah. But then you hit other people, and you know, like, there's bands that have sent submissions to us, and you're just they try to do the Tom DeLonge, you know, and only Tom really can do the Tom DeLonge. Like,
it's not even that I don't like it. It's just like, I feel like they're still finding their identity. I think that's
100%.
Yeah, it's okay to take the influence, but then what can you do to make it yours after that?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
exactly.
Like, if you're just gonna go, where are you? You are gonna sound like Timu Blink-182. On that though, back to Jurassic Park. Danny, give me a final word on how great that track was.
I mean, it was badass. It went from 0 to 100 miles an hour in the first few seconds, and then it just didn't let up once. Every band member was clearly working overtime. The dual vocals were sick. The music video was absolutely amazing, and it had performance and entertainment value. So there was nothing there not to love.
Also, there's a lot of love for you in chat right now, Danny. Like, people saying if they'd have been there Saturday, or if they'd heard it, people that were there on Saturday, if they'd have heard it, they'd have been having words, basically, to put it.
Thank you,
nicely.
guys. I appreciate you.
Yeah, it was. He handled it very well, and like, he walked away and he just did his usual, and you just bitched about it to me in the car, didn't you, afterwards? And I was like, fair play, because, like, you know, it's thick-skinned. Right, and this track's not released either, but I'm really excited about this one because it's a duet of two artists coming together, and I haven't heard it yet, so I'm really stoked for you guys to hear it. I know, Danny, you've heard it. This is Fail to Ignite and Jordan Bailey with Another Day.
Are we all afraid to say what we believe? Are we all too blind to see? We live in fear. I'm so sick and tired of being the bad guy and being the mad guy. And I hate the fact we're crying for help. It's all in ourselves. Another day, another night. I tell myself that it'll be alright. Is anybody out there listening? so sick, sick, sick and tired of being the bad guy and being the mad guy. Now, hey, hey, I hate the fact we're crying for help. It's all in ourselves. Another day, another night. I tell myself that it'll be alright. Is anybody out there listening? Another day, I always say, start us something we can rise again. We've gotta believe for it to be okay.
There we go, got a bit of scream. Go on, Anthony. There we go. That was, honestly, again, I just want to talk chorus straight off the bat because that chorus scratched such an itch. Now, I hadn't heard Jordan Bailey before, so I'm instantly a fan. Failed to Ignite, obviously, fantastic band. A fantastic artist, should I say, because it's a one-man band, but he does a phenomenal job. And yeah, huge chorus. Chat was saying the same. Like Leyland from Stay Safe said, big chorus. Such a mood for real. Nikki said, sounds amazing. Chasing the Fool said, love Failed to Ignite, one of the best guys, super talented. Honestly, the love that you guys are giving on every track, and you do this week on, week out, it's so wholesome, and we love to see it. And thank you for all of you for being just amazing. But what a song, what a collab. I loved it. And they made the best out of, like, you know, it's two guys, and they made it sound so big. Like, that's an incredibly good thing to do, and big and hard thing to do. But Derek, what did you think?
You know, I thought this one was really refreshing to hear. I thought it was the most like unique one that we've heard, in a sense of kind of breaking into a little bit more of an alternative anthemic, more like space, I think. Something that you would immediately, what I thought upon hearing this chorus, especially because I love the chorus, is that I could hear this like being synced. Like, this is a song that would be a big sync song in like movies, on a TV show, in a video game, or something like that. So that was something refreshing that I thought was different out of all the other songs we've heard today, and I really enjoyed it.
Definitely. Danny, give me a final word.
So it's another track that's got pop punk at its core, especially in the chorus and with the millennial woes as well. But again, there's like that element of synth and dance in there, just like a light touch of it. It's not like a huge amount, but there's just like the perfect amount. And it was really hard for me to find any sort of artist comparison because it's a super unique track. And the collab itself is really unique, and the sound that they've got here. So yeah, I commend them. It's really cool.
Yeah, most important question I'm going to ask Derek today. I saw you have a bit of a drink. Is that a Disney drink that you've got as well, or is it?
I got this at a coffee shop inside Animal Kingdom.
There we go.
It's an iced caramel latte, and it melted because it was so hot out. But now I'm in the AC, so I'm enjoying it.
There we go. There we go. That's my missus. Her go-to iced latte every time without fail. She's like, hates hot coffee, drinks cold coffee like it's the last drink she's ever going to have on earth. Like, it's just, yeah. Like, I always know if she's ever really, like, because one of the things we do being so far apart is we, like, if we're ever in a bad mood, we Uber the other one something. And my go-to is always like Starbucks iced latte, boom, sorted. Or like Dunkin' Donuts iced latte, boom, sorted.
That's the move.
It really is. It is. It's just like a little comfort thing. But bless her. Yeah, God, you know, I've only just got into like things like lattes and stuff. And for the longest time, whenever we had business meetings with people, I would turn up to a business meeting because it just seems to be the thing. You turn up to a meeting with a coffee, right? It's just how it is when you get a face-to-face meeting.
I've got a good segue after this.
Have you? Danny knows, like, and a lot of people know as well. I would turn up to like really important business meetings that were face to face, and because I didn't want to like the awkwardness of them asking me what I wanted to drink, I'd take a coffee with me, and it would be a hot chocolate.
Yeah. Really good segue on that. We once had to go down into London for a really important business meeting.
Oh no!
And given that, yeah, you know, he's gonna hate this. And given that we're British, everyone just expect, especially Americans, think that like tea comes second nature to us, and you know we know exactly what to do with it, and especially like if it's presented in a really like posh, well-to-do way, that every Brit just automatically knows what they're doing with tea. Well, we were at this really important business meeting, and they brought out. I mean, I couldn't even tell you what any of it was. There was like a whole load of stuff on a tray and we were just sitting there really awkwardly because they brought it out, and they obviously they gave one to Ben and they gave one to me, and there was like we each had our own tray, and it had like all these various implements on it, and then there was just like the tea as well, and we were just sort of looking at each other like, I don't know what to do with this. And in the end, one of the other people in the meeting literally poured our tea for us.
Comes over and does it for you.
Yeah.
And they caught on. They were like, these guys don't know. These guys need some help.
Yeah, it was awful. It was awful.
Listen, man, I'm not a tea guy, and I didn't even know. It was very recently. I'm gonna catch heat for this. I didn't really know that tea could have caffeine in it until like a couple months ago. So that's I'm right there with you. It's all good.
When you're next in the UK, we'll go to a tea room and we'll all look as confused as the
and we'll have someone do it for us.
Yeah. Exactly. We'll just get someone to do it for us. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No, God, I every time you bring that story up to me, I cringe because it's like trying to make a good impression of yourself and you're sitting there.
Yeah.
I mean, oh no. Yeah.
They're just like, you guys like tea? We're like, yeah, we'll have a tea.
I hate tea.
Oh shit.
I'm like the least British person ever because tea is just it's the worst. Like I can't drink a cup of tea.
No.
I used to when I was younger dunk biscuits in it, like cookies in tea, which is a really common. It's a really common British thing to do. To like get a biscuit, dip it in, eat it, and no, it's not for me.
I'll bring you a nice hot cocoa next time we hang out. All right.
Oh, Derek, thank you. I appreciate that. And then you can have a tea. We'll just pretend it's a coffee. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's what we like. Right. So this one is also not. Loads of people wanted to put unlisted music in front of you. Like they were like, I need Derek to hear this track.
All right.
Now this guy, we've already mentioned him once, Kellen Quinn. This guy has had Kellen Quinn feature on a track. And yeah, Kellen Quinn, interestingly, is the most played person ever on BSB TV.
He does
Seriously.
a lot of features. Like I think he does more than I do, which says a lot.
Do you know what? We need a Derek feature on stream. We were talking before stream. We'll do Gold State. Our band. We'll do one. Yeah, we'll do one with Gold State champs.
Now we're talking.
We'll make it work.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
make it work.
Okay.
And then we'll get Derek on stream and we can be like, yeah, it's happened now. But this is the Incredible Keeper with He's on the Fence. Chris, that's a great idea.
It's like the world moves slow. He had a face straight out of magazine. Freeze like a tie when he's close. Just shut my eyes and hope he notice me. I'm falling way too fast, I'm coming undone. Can't stop, these words are on the tip of my tongue. It's like you set me so alight. I just let it happen. You got me wrapped around your finger, you don't know. When I give your hand a linger and pull me close, I guess you never know, 'cause I never tried. I just sit and waste my breath upon another line. I do this every time, but we can't even be friends. You spin around in my head, I write a song about it over and over again. I'm losing touch with myself, I swear to God I need help. Is it real? I'm burning up inside.
I don't
Yeah,
I
man.
don't I don't want to start on Keeper purely because I feel like I'm biased. I'm going to ask Derek to dive straight in.
I'm
You
biased.
want me to start?
I
Well,
want you
I'm
to
biased
keep it.
now too, man, because I really, really like that. It might be. But this is gonna be so tough at the end, bro. I don't know how I'm gonna pick. But I love this, and it might be my new favorite out of the rest because of just how different and the poppy and catchiness of this was through the roof. Really, I really like the vocals on this one. What set it apart from the rest, I think, was the dynamic in vocal range. How like the verses started out very, very low and mellow, and then it jumps and it just kind of takes a full 180 when the chorus hits. And it's poppy, catchy, jumpy, and reminded me a lot of like a very pop punk version of a band that I love called the band Camino right now, which I thought was awesome. So I
Great
think
shout.
that's kind of what really drew me to that and made me be like, damn, it's got a little bit of edge and it's got an energy, catchy, jumpy chorus, but it has that like almost dance poppiness, like, you know, vibe to it that it hits that nice sweet spot for me.
Yeah, me and Danny have said this before about Keeper. They've got like this pop punk kind of 1975 style.
There's some
sound.
sex appeal to it. There's like sex appeal in a cool way, you know?
Manny is such a sexy front man though. Like we watched him, they played our festival last year, and I was just like on stage, like when he was on stage, I was like, just everything about him just oozes like.
His stage presence is so fucking cool.
Yeah, like sexy's the best word for it. It just oozes that feeling, and that is what makes these guys so cool. And you know, like with Kellen Quinn, when Kellen Quinn featured on the track, he was in the video and everything, and it looked great, it sounded great. I think it was just the perfect collab.
Well, the thing with that is like we say like sometimes a band will get a collab and they do it for the sake of getting that artist on the track for the collab. But it's when they can bring an artist in and it makes it feels on the track like the artist is actually part of the band, like the guest. Yeah, that's fucking cool.
And that it makes sense in general, you know.
Yes.
But watching this music video too, even like to go along with it, like I love that he's playing a flying V. He looks like a pop punk Maddie Healy, like skater boy version of it. It's cool, man. The package is there, and there's so much potential that I want to like keep my eye on these guys for sure.
Mimi in the chat has just said, I have to mute you while you call my brother sexy. This is her brother. So what I want to do first
He's
of all...
He's a sexy guy, man.
Yeah, I want to apologise from the bottom of my heart, okay? It is not my fault that your brother is completely orgasmic. That's what I just want to say.
Sorry.
He's a
beautiful man.
He is, inside and out as well. I just want to point out that one of the great things about what we do is we get to meet a lot of artists and talk to a lot of bands and artists as well. And everyone we meet is so amazing. From people like Derek from State Champs, Kevin Lyman from Warped Tour, people like in that realm, but also you guys in bands as well that are up and coming. It goes a long way if you're a decent human being. And honestly, you guys are Phil from Chasing the Fool said, Ben, are you cheating on me? No, I promise. I'll give you Danny for the night as an apology. But it is when they're so nice as well, and they, you know, like sometimes people give you lip service and they're nice because for that reason. Manny just isn't. He just is just such a wholesome human being, and I think that's why I root for him. Every time they release a track, I want it to blow the fuck up for that, you know, for that reason alone. And then you listen to it and you're like, it's the catchiest stuff ever. So yeah.
His name is Maddie too?
Manny. Emmanuel.
Okay, got it. Just making sure.
But because Danny calls him Manny, I've kind of started calling him Manny now. Which
gotcha.
We've even had him on as a guest because we love him that much, and I had him down as his name tag said Emmanuel. I was being all prim and proper, and Danny ruined it. Now I'm nicknaming him. Yeah, Danny, go on, give me a final word.
So with this one, I picked up like Boys Like Girls mixed with the 1975. That was the kind of feel that I was getting. Super catchy, great lyrical content. Background vocals were absolutely dope in this one too. I feel like Keeper is one of those artists who needs to be playing bands Warped Tour because I think that would absolutely pop off. You mentioned Kevin Lyman, so the segue was there. I went for it, but I could totally see it.
Just visas, that's it. Get visas, get them over there. Also, can we just give a shout out really quickly? Complete change because they're not on this playlist or anything. but to our friends in Kid Punk who are going out to the States from the UK to do a tour with, and I'm doing all this from memory. It's an Exposure World Tour with, who's it with? On Brain. Danny, go on.
It's not with Brain.
No, who they
You can't put me on the spot like that. I wasn't prepared.
You're meant to be the man of the of all the information. But yeah, Kid Punk going over to America, doing some dates in the US.
And our friends in Exposure World are putting on a showcase that they're playing in LA. And No Love for the Middle Child
there we go.
Also playing that, which is
nice. I might need to go check it out if I'm home and around for it. I live in Los Angeles, so I'll go check it out.
Danny, what's the date of that one? So Derek can have it, seeing as you can. I love putting you on the spot.
You guys will have to send me a link after this.
Yeah, we will do. We will do. And yeah, Kid Punk are, again, a phenomenal band from here in the UK, and it's lovely to see them getting out.
It's Friday, August 29th.
Yep, I will be out of town, but I will have to still check them out moving forward.
Yeah, do it. They're a great band, really, really good band. All one word, Kid Punk. Next, then we've got this is a still image, by the way. This is Just Happy to Be Here with Autumn's Over.
Thank you, Blades. Appreciate you, dude.
It's been a really long year, now summer's gone and the colors have all faded. Through the ups and downs and the
Love you, Blades.
I'm starting to feel jaded, masqueraded, intoxicated. To say I'm done is understated. And it's like I've been trying to understand you, to fight this madness. Don't be me wrong, your colors show through.
I fucking love this song.
Seasons pass, but nothing here's been built to last. I should have told her. The leaves are gone, now autumn's over. My head has just been
Is it James or Lindsay on the Dark Phoenix account?
blame on selfishness. When you say it's unfair or clean break, I don't care, so go ahead and hit me with another clean shit. You claim that you're tired and lack the desire to fix what was broken. Well, that's good to know that I've been trying to understand you, to fight this madness. Don't be me wrong, your colors show through. Seasons come and seasons pass, but nothing here's been built to last. I should have told her. The leaves are gone, now autumn's over.
I need that Pikachu emote, Snow Ninja.
The leaves are gone, now autumn's over. I called you out that night, the seasons exploded. Well, next on deck, you had him season the moment. Your friends, they all pretend that they never noticed. Well, this is how it ends. So fuck you and your friends. I've been trying to understand you, to fight this madness. So pay me wrong, your colors show through. Seasons come and seasons go. There's nothing else I need to know. I should have told her. The leaves are gone, now autumn's over.
Again,
Oh yeah.
huge track. They're working with our good friends Lindsay and James at Dark Phoenix as well. Shout out Dark Phoenix, by the way. If you're in a band and you want some support with your music management, get in touch. Dark Phoenix are fucking phenomenal. Lindsay is an incredible human being, as is James, and they are doing some really cool stuff. And you get to work with bands like Just Happy to Be Here, who I absolutely love. I think they've got a really bright future. I love the lyrical content as well. And just being so on the nose with the Autumn's Over stuff is, yeah, it's really, really cool. Big chorus. And my favourite bit of the track is that production underneath of the chorus. The kind of almost early Enter Shikari in a way production. I believe that I live for. I think it's so cool. Derek, what did you think?
Yeah, I picked up on that like background synthy production kind of, whistling in the background. But then on top of that, it's still got this like edgy, heavier, easy core. I was picking up on some 4 Year Strong, like nostalgic vibes for that chorus as well, with how techie, double bassy the chorus is, but very catchy, very big. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. As soon as you've just said 4 Year Strong, though, I've got Rise or Die Trying, that album, the kind of production in that.
Big breakdown in the bridge, like it was like everything was like amping up to that.
Yeah.
Gang vocals, like it put me right back into that space.
I've got to listen to that album now. Thanks, Derek. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
That is a good album as well. It's a really good album. I was blessed. I was only about 15 years old, and I saw 4 Year Strong, Mayday Parade, The Colour Fred, and Megan Dia on the Give It a Name introducing tour. It's the first time they came to the UK, and I was hooked on 4 Year Strong from that moment. They were just insane.
Big influence still, and
people.
some of my best friends. So like, it's very cool to see them still doing it as big as they are and influencing still.
Yeah. Everything they do is just gold as well. Like, and they can a band that can really kind of they can mess around with their sound, still feel like them, but they're quite vast in what they can do. I think it's brilliant.
100%.
Danny, give me the final word.
Yeah, big Waster vibe from this one for me. But you do also have, like Derek mentioned, you've got the easy core sort of like 4 Year Strong, A Day to Remember style segment, which was really, really sick. It's a super nice mix of feels on this one. Some great drum work, guitar work, and just a killer production mix as well. So, awesome.
Nice.
Right. So, we've got 3 tracks left. I cannot believe we've only got 3 tracks left. We've flown through this, and you guys have been amazing. Derek, your feedback's been phenomenal so far as well. We really appreciate that. We played with these guys on Saturday. I played with them a few times. They're one of my favourite bands here in the UK at the moment. Again, I am biased. This seems like, as soon as we go pop punk, I feel like I know every band on the stream. And like on metalcore, I'm like, I'm discovering so much new.
They definitely are one of the UK's best.
They really are. And they, Danny, it was your first time seeing them live on Saturday, wasn't it?
It was, and they
blew you away.
absolutely, any expectations I had, they far surpassed them.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to enjoy this.
Now, I've ignored the video deliberately. They know this because I wanted to watch it live with you guys for the first time on stream. So I don't know anything about the video. All I can tell you is this song started off as a joke at band practice, and they ended up turning it into a song, and this is it. And it's catchy, and I'm not going to get it out of my head for the rest of the night. Without further ado, this is Chasing the Fool with Jeff.
Do you ever remember at the movies when they pulled up at a red light? Got the top down, singing the theme song, making you doubt your whole life. She pulled up and hit a 180, and that's when the plot twist really hit me. She moved on with a new guy who was saying, how do I say hello to my new friend Jeff? He's an astronaut and he's with my ex. I was never enough, but I tried my best, but I will never be as good as her boyfriend, my replacement, my new friend Jeff. I was never into wrestling like he was. I was always just a Pokemon guy. He played the Gibson in a famous rock band. He traveled the world as it passes me by. Would I be cooler if I had more tattoos? Would I be cooler if I had long hair? If I could be just a little bit like him, they say, check him out over there. Hello to my new friend Jeff. He's was the best astronaut that the Earth's ever had. I think it's time to admit that I was bad at it, and I will never be as good Goodbye to my old friend Jeff. He was the best astronaut that the Earth's ever had. I think it's time to admit that I was bad at it, and I will never be as good as your boyfriend, my replacement, my old friend Jeff. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye to my old friend Jeff.
The video really lived up to it for me. Like, the song's catchy and the video is brilliant. Like, what I love about this is you get a lot of people. We've had people that have come on and, like, bands that said, well, we won't spend more than 5,000-6,000, like than more than 5,000 or 6,000 on a music video. And then you're like, if you get the right, like, videographer, like Spellbound Sounds has done a phenomenal job here. And you get the right band that can really act and have a bit of fun with it, you can do it for whatever budget you've got. And this is exact proof of it. I mean, the video is absolutely amazing. The song is catchy as fuck. Jeff Goldblum, if anyone has any links there, get in touch and get him to do a reaction video to this, because it'd be hilarious.
That would be great.
But I love it. I really do. And I just think that these guys have got so much potential because they do a lot as well. Like, they're not just... When you're doing a music video, it's... Derek, I'm sure you'd agree, it is the first advertisement for your band to a new person. So if you're stood static on the screen, people are going to go, well, if I go watch that band live, that's all they're going to be like. But to watch them just throwing around like that, I can attest, when they're live, they could play in front of 2 people and they'd make you feel like you're in an arena. Like, they're that good.
Yeah.
But Derek, what did you think?
It was really cool, man. It's got that, like, it's obviously, as a song, it's super catchy, and, like, you know, I remembered the chorus by the second time it happened. So, like, that's what, you know, it checks off a list for you. But it's very hard to ride that line and make it balanced when you're trying to do the quirky, tell a story, Stacy's mom type thing, and also have it be a great song. But so when you can accomplish that and find that nice balance of both of those, it does hit, and especially when you can have the video to go with it. But I thought very picked up on Bowling for Soup vibes very early, and then it just rode the wave the whole way through, and I was excited to hear how the story was going to develop, as well as vibing to the catchiness of the song. So well done.
Yeah, definitely. Danny, final word?
Yeah, this definitely sits on what I would class as like the fun and kind of quirky side of pop punk, which is really cool. It's almost a bit like American Hi-Fi-esque, purely on like the lyrical content in places. And I saw Corey in the chat. I know you mentioned Stacey's mum, Derek, and I saw Corey in the chat said that this is like this generation's Stacey's mum, and I think that's a really valid comment. And this, I can attest as well that this goes off live. Yeah. So that energy that you see in the video is exactly what you get when you go to see him.
It is Nemeral in the chat said hit the lights vibes, gang vocals as well. That's a good shout.
I agree.
Yeah. Well done, Chasing the Fool as always. Yeah. They played live, but like I said, we played with them on Saturday, and it was from the moment they started to the moment they finished. I was singing along, and I kind of finished. I thought, oh shit, I should be resting my vocals for my set. I was like, but I'd been singing along because they're just amazing. They really are. Right, we've got 2 tracks left. This is another amazing band that we played with. This is Wednesday at 7 with Night Drive.
Guess I really need to see her again. This is addiction, she's more than a friend. More than a friend. I got sickness, need a drug for the bug. She's my prescription, I'm a sucker for hugs. More than a friend. Pick her up, it's a pleasure to see her.
Mimi, they really do, don't they?
Let's go, God knows where we going. No time to go slow. She likes it faster, faster.
Going up that octave is so smart.
She likes it faster, faster. On the night drive.
Stay Unfair, thank you so much. You are welcome anytime.
Thank you.
Got no sleep, stuck on lonely streets. You got me hooked up on these beats. More than a friend. Just one more hour, I don't wanna go home. There's nothing worse than living life through the phone. More than a friend. Pick her up, it's a pleasure to see her. Gives me the look DMC through the speaker. Buckle in, buckle down, here we go. Let's go, God knows where we going. No time to go slow. She likes it faster, faster. She likes it faster, faster.
Stay Unfair, thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you.
Heart Smashers, I didn't even see you. I'm so sorry. I hope you're good. I'm so worried I didn't catch that in time. Did I? I did. Well done, Ben.
Got it.
Yeah.
Wednesday at 7. What a band. They started as a band, then they kind of went away and revamped themselves slightly. And I say slightly, they've done such a magical job of it. And they've come back, and even their old stuff was amazing. But this just, it has this really nice edge. I was really worried about how they were going to be live because the vocals are quite high. And I'm like, yeah, there was a point. They covered Mika, Grace Kelly by Mika. Derek, I don't know if you know that song, but the vocals on that song.
I don't think so.
If you ever get a chance, just when you randomly think about this moment and you go, I'm going to check that out, you'll see what I mean. The vocals are unbelievably high, like unbelievable. It's just, you'd have to grab some bollocks just to make it happen, you know, sort of thing. Like just lift them up a bit. And their vocalist on point got it. And I was literally following it. I do this thing with my finger when I'm following the vocal, and I was scaling up, and as he went high, it kind of just shoots up like that. And I was just like, he's not going to be able to do it. Is he going to be able to do it? Can he do it? And he fucking nailed it every time. I was like, yeah, these guys are mad. Like live, they're brilliant. On record, they're fantastic as well. And they write a really big chorus. And I love the new sound. I really love what they're doing. But Derek, what did you think?
I thought it was great, man. I really like that vocalist. Got to commend him for that and that range and that dynamic that it brings to it for sure. And musically, as far as like structure goes and chord progression, I was expecting that chorus to go a completely different way or come back to the one like it does in the verses, but it goes almost to a place progressionally that you almost think a bridge would go to, but it becomes that chorus. And by halfway through the chorus, you're like, oh, this makes total sense now. I totally get it. But being unexpected in a cool way is important to me, and I love that.
Yeah, definitely. Danny, give me a final word.
So here you've got like that really cool mix of McFly, Busted, and 2020 for everyone who remembers them. This one definitely sits on like the poppier side of pop punk for me, but it's a huge sound that they've got. The choruses are super catchy. It's ready for radio. I think it's ready for a big tour support too. It kicks ass. They kick ass.
Really do. They really do. Right, so we've had bands from the United States, from Europe, from Australia, not done Mexico yet. Should we do that
No.
for the last track?
Let's do
I like my
next one.
segue. There we go.
Let's do it.
These
There we
are the incredible, very good friends of ours, and also someone that we're very proud has done some of the art and stuff that you can see here on BSB, the incredible Adrian from All At Once. So this is All At Once with their track Fuck You and All Your Friends. Tom Hoppus or Mark DeLong. Let's go back to Jordan. Sorry, Jordan's comment. Also, shout out for the Glamour Kills in the background. I've got that tattooed on my knee, Derek.
No way.
Hard coppers. There we go, All At Once with the absolute banger to end it off.
It is a banger.
It's a really catchy chorus. Huge production on it as well. And I love All At Once. I've seen them grow as a band as well, and that's been really exciting. Basement Ghost is another incredible song by him. If you get a chance to hear that, like check that. That is
that the one that gave me
Water Parks, Cash Water Parks vibes? Yeah. Really cool band. Also, if anyone wants to get jealous, because they're in Mexico and there's not as many pop punk bands in Mexico, not as many as you'd think either. They have had so many great opportunities in Mexico to play big shows. Some of your favourite bands they played with.
All Time Low, You, Me at Six. Yeah.
Lucky. We all need to move to Mexico is what we're saying. We can take our career up. Derek, what did you think?
It was great. I'm going to be singing that riff over and over again. When you can have a riff that's just as catchy as your chorus and make the two blend together, it's really, really cool. Enjoyed it. I enjoyed the edginess of like how easy core riffy it can be with a nice bouncy chorus like that. It was a good one to end it off on.
Definitely. Adrian from the band says, Derek, we met in Monterey at Dia Libre.
And it's so funny because I was just gonna say I've heard of this band, and I'm pretty sure I met them when we were just in Mexico for that festival in Monterrey. So that's so funny you said
Monterrey,
that.
yeah, and also at Warped Tour this year as well. That's crazy. Yeah, cool.
Nice.
And do you know what's really nice is I will just say, Derek must play with. I wouldn't even like to count how many people like stop you, talk to you, just in general. And the fact that you've just said, I feel like I know this band. I feel like we've met. That's things that you guys
really
have made.
cool.
Luckily, I hope
well.
like it's fresh on the mind. We were just there, so it would be shitty of me if I didn't remember that. But I was like, I remember this band name, and I remember speaking to these guys. So that's really cool. It's cool that they popped up on here.
Yeah. Rob says as well, I think Derek has been showcased some of the best underground pop punk bands going today. I think.
100% agree, man. I've come across a lot of great new music that I'm gonna want to hear some more of after this for sure. I'm gonna need a full list of everybody.
Definitely. We will get you that. We'll make a playlist. It will go up on Spotify for everyone in the audience, as always. And
Amazing.
we'll get you a copy of that as well. Danny, can I have a final word for the final track of the evening?
Yeah, I mean, I saw Chris Ronan say in chat that they're like the new Blink-182, and I gotta totally agree. They're like Mexico's answer to Blink, but they've got their own unique stamp on that sound too. So just, I'm not just purely riding on that comparison. I think that they've got the influence there, but they've got their own stamp on the sound, and that's really cool to see. Plus a great music video concept. It's really cool that they got their whole community to get involved with that. I really respect that.
Definitely. So we're at that all-important part where Derek is going to be put right under the sword, and he has to pick his industry pick for the day. I've got the playlist here. I don't know if you can still see it, Derek, because I know it's going to be quite small on your screen. In fact, I got it. You got it, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm just going to scroll down once, give you a chance to see everyone's name again. Let me know if you want me to go back up again.
Nope. I think I've got my pick. It's definitely a hard one, and I think I came down to like 2 or 3. I was in between 2 or 3 options, and I think everybody was great on this list. There isn't a bad band or anything that I wouldn't go listen to again. But one that stuck out to me for sure of like refreshing, unique style of blending different styles together and some modernization and kind of a total package here of an artist that I could see myself, 1, working with in the future, and 2, just wanting to hear more of and keep my eye on, was Keeper. And I think that's probably my winner for the day.
That deserves a...
Oh, yeah.
What a keeper. You have the elusive air horn that Danny has still yet to earn recently. Keeper are our industry pick. But that means every band here has been absolutely on point. It's really difficult. I was sitting there the whole way through going, anyone could take the crown here, because every song is amazing. You all are releasing music that is up there. Like, it's really difficult. We're at an era now where I do believe that the bands right at the top and the bands that are trying to come up, that gap is narrowing, which is a good thing. It means that these bands are improving at the base level all the time. So congratulations to everybody that's on here. I am fucking pumped for Danny to put this playlist together for you all and for me, because this has been my favourite playlist front to back that we've done. And I'm not just saying that. I don't say that every week. I literally have just blown away by all of you, so thank you so much. Derek, I know that you're in the UK in December with Don Broco, I believe.
Yes, sure. Yes, we'll be back in December. I think right around the holidays, doing some big boy arena shows with Don Broco, good friends of ours. So everybody got to come out if you're in reach.
There we go. Arena show, state champs in the arena.
We're gonna have to get down to one of those for sure.
Absolutely, you guys let me know. We'll do some hanging.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Before then, what else you got coming up this year?
We have just a lot of festivals throughout the summertime. We've got the Warped Tours here in the States, as well as some other like active rock festivals that we're looking forward to, Louder Than Life and Aftershock and whatnot. And then we're doing a tour out here in the States with A Day to Remember and Yellow Card that starts in a few weeks, doing some amphitheaters on the East Coast of the US here. But then more importantly, excited to get back out to the UK in December. So we'll look forward to seeing everybody.
There we go. Me and Danny, we will be back on Thursday at the usual time at 8 p.m. Who's our guest on Thursday, Danny?
Alan Hallis
is
joining us on Thursday.
So join in. That'll be at 8 p.m. UK time as always. Derek, you have been absolutely amazing. Chat, you've been phenomenal as well. We will see you on Thursday. Have a great rest of your day. Derek, can you just do the line? Like, what are you going to do now stream is over? You can say, I'm going to
Disney. I'm going to Disney World.
Yes. That was perfect. Amazing.
I'm going straight in after this. I'm going to Rock and Roller Coaster.
That's what we want. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll see you Thursday. Peace.